I think in order to have a good life, what I would ensure are good education, good health, and good services nearby as well.
I would make sure that every single child in Tasmania and youth has access to food, has access to shelter, and that there aren't kids who are struggling to find a home to live in or don't have one and are able to go to school, and if they are struggling with school can get the help that they need and also feel as though that they're safe in that school environment.
Make sure they have food, a house, people around them to support them. Education, they can get education. Just making sure you're listening to them, because they can have a decision that they want, and if you don't listen to them then they might not get that.
I would try to focus on improving housing affordability and improving the cost of living, involve young people in shaping the curriculum as a way to identify different educational needs that young people are lacking. I think people also need mental health support.
In order to make sure that children and young people have a good life, I would prioritise consultation constantly. Me being the commissioner, I assume I'd be an adult and I wouldn't really know what issues are plaguing the young people at that time. So I would need to ask. I would trying to have a regular advocacy group that I can meet up with to see where I'm going wrong and what I need to improve on.
I'd make sure that their rights were being met, their needs were being met, they were happy, they felt safe, they felt included, they felt heard. Everything they needed was getting met, but not just met, that it was ongoing. I'd make sure they'd have access to healthcare.
Upholding the rights of children and young people means a lot, because then the child and the young person is being heard and being respected, and it means that the adults are listening.
If what they're doing isn't working, involving the children in what's going on as well, where age appropriate, obviously, just listening I think is key, and getting all the relevant information to that young person. Even if it doesn't seem relevant to you, that young person has come to you or you have noticed an incident. It needs to be addressed, and in a timely manner as well.
I think upholding the rights of children and young people is essentially making sure that they have the same basic rights that all humans need, but also a loving environment as well. That's essential. You can't endanger or abandon a child. They need nurturing and they need guidance. So I think that ensuring that that is a right of a child being on the right track.